gave him all day. Collect card, pick it up, feel him smiling through the phone. Told me keep my...
The Bulls are looking. To defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA. Basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Back in Brooklyn, the Nets tip off the beginning of a homestand.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Outside Kidd. Pass to Thomas. KD with it. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA, and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Martin the screen. And here's KD for three. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Screen by Jordan. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Nets on defense. It's a three-point game. Pass to Williams. And it's Durant with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
Here is Jordan. After the made shot from KD. Jordan inside. And the dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Here's Kidd. Yep, that one goes in there.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Jordan's shot is off. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets, leading by 5. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
10 seconds.
Durant for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Jordan following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Vucevic. Can't hit from in close. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Launches a three. Drains the three-pointer.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Bulls trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency. The drive and the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Now, Ball. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. It's Jordan on the wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. A three-pointer is right on target.
The ability to stretch the floor is such a dangerous weapon for Vooch and his team.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Thomas. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Thomas got a couple of threes now in the first for the Nets. And here is Jordan. Tries the spin move. Ball with a wide open look. Another three for Chicago.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shot by Messi, no good. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bulls.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
To the inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Ball with the rebound. Bulls trailed by 5. Here's Jordan. Missed inside.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Pass to Messi. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. He was all alone on that one. Jordan's got 9.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Takes a 3. Another three for Chicago.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Melton. Here's Messi. Back to Melton. Over Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Richard, take a look at D'Anthony Melton's game. A combo guard, and size him up for us.
He's one of the combo guards that every team loves to have on their roster. He can hit an open three, but he can also guard a #1 offensive player on the other end and take the challenge every single night.
Pass to Buzelis. Jordan looking around. To the middle. At the top of the key, Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Right side, Durant. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Chicago grabs the miss. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And that one, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Here's Thomas, following the basket by Michael Jordan. A 3-ball, rebound by Smith. Chicago with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Reddish. From past the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Inside. And it's Martin missing. Chicago leading. A minute 20 left now here in the second. Connects from three-point range. Reddish has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Thomas. Durant in the corner. Fades away. Rebound by Smith.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Takes the 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Outside Kidd. Pass to Martin. Outside Durant. To end the drought. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. The 3. Kenyon Martin comes up with the rebound. Here is Kidd. And that concludes the first half. Bulls out front. They lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. But we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept, you might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
The 3 from Thomas. Buzelis grabs the board. Pass to Dosunmu. rolling along now. About a minute played here. That one doesn't go. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And Thomas is a very efficient shooter from those corners.
Smith outside, knocks down the three ball. Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Right side, Martin. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitutions on the court.
Outside, Williams. Martin the screen. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Martin. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. On the wing, Williams. Now here's Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Nets trailed by 9. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
You just appreciate how unselfish Kid is. Outstanding at sharing the ball and playing for his teammates.
Now here's Jordan. 16 points for him. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here is Kidd. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Martin the screen. And Thomas. Here we go. And it's Martin missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yeah, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
On the wing, Giddey. Still scoreless. It's Jordan on the wing. On the wing, Giddey. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Kidd. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Lonzo Ball picks one up. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 9. Tries it from 19. Messi grabs the rebound. Nets trailed by 9. Here's Kidd. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
To the wing right side. Outside, Williams. Back to Giddey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
They set the pick. Pass to Melton. Outside, Kidd. With 1 on the clock. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we...
43.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Bulls leading by 11. Down low. Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
Now, here's Johnson. Back to Thomas. At the elbow, Martin. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. 4-on-3 break. Back to Giddey. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 16. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bulls?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Back to Martin. Here's Williams. Jordan with some nice D. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Free throw good, Jordan. And both free throws good for Jordan. Now, here's Johnson. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
They need the...
Have mercy. Wow. You're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Johnson, wide open. He fires. Cans the shot from the wing. Chicago leading by 16. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Williams. From downtown. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's Chicago. Outside Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Inside. Here's Martin. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
Jordan with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Williams can't hit. Nets trailed by 18. Left side, Kidd. Outside, KD. Beyond the arc. Durant drains it from distance.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Nobody near Milton. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Jordan outside. The tray. Rebound, Brooklyn. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass from Durant. Martin. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Martin's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Chicago.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jordan.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And it's ball in the corner. Jacks up a three. Outside, Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Melton. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think,
I be digging it with the buck first. Us, we be freaking till dawn, peace and I. He, yes, a stranger.